Hi, this is Shireen, and I'm with Naturally Made by Shireen, LLC, Shireen of all things, askshireen.com. Actually, that's not a website, but it was one that I thought about doing years ago because why people always asking me stuff. So let me monetize off of that. But neither did it, didn't do it, that's okay. That was it, it was a joke to me. But I have been seeing people post about how to make their hair flat and how to basically tame their hair. And so right now this is freshly washed, conditioned hair. It was detangled, but we're gonna see in a second here because this is all live, so it's not like I can change anything. So what I'm gonna do is show you how I make my ponytail, because if you've seen my ponytail before, you know that it's pretty flat. And you've seen my look at that. Now, and let me tell you something. I'm glad I'm on this video because I like to scratch my head with these, with my pick or whatever. And let me just say, it makes my head sore. So because y'all are on here, I'm not gonna go to town with scratching my hair. Notice how my voice has changed. Why? It's just a lot to comb this hair. And you've seen it out natural, so no, Shireen, I don't have fine hair. I think it's kind of thin compared to some other people's hair, but it's still, in the natural world, a 4C, regardless of that. And I am, as you can see, I am combing it up because I am famous for my updo ponytail. Yes, why? Because the one in the back, crazy as it sounds, when I wore my hair in a ponytail in the back, it was in the way when I was driving, so I couldn't sit and relax my head while I was driving. So I had to change the position of my ponytail. So as you can see, I have combed. Let me tell y'all something. What I have done is come up on here, place at times I would never do before. So notice, look at that. That's hereditary. I thought it was braids. It's hereditary. So I've combed my hair up. It's thin in here. That's called older, and that's called an aging gracefully. First thing I do is a rat tail comb. I don't get paid by these people, but this is the gel that I have to come to, an extreme. The Pro Expert, the maximum gel. Now before that, you know I'm not wearing my glasses. Before I moved to Florida, I was able to get away with the Echo Crystal. This is the only one. This is a super hold, not that tin, not the olive oil, anything like that. The Echo Crystal, which is the maximum hold styling gel. Some of it is clear, and it's clear, but it is not the same. So just make sure it says Crystal, the maximum hold. That was before I came to Florida. Now that I'm in Florida, the humidity is no joke. So I have to, basically, I always say glue my hair down. So I take this rat tail comb, and sorry, text is coming through, I can't read it. And I comb it in like I'm doing a relaxer. I comb that gel in. Yes, this is, I try to do all natural stuff, but when it comes to my hair, I ain't there yet. I actually do have a great natural shampoo and conditioner, and I made my own deep conditioner and twisting gel for when I wear my hair natural. But besides that, and notice, look at how smooth that is so far. But besides that, I'm still here with this gel, which we know is not good for us. We won't even go into that. But I could be doing a relaxer, which is not good either. So I hate to say it, but this is one of my poisons. So I just take it, comb it through with the rat tail, and I hopefully you can't hear the music, but it's my motivation. And notice how it's getting stuck back here, so I got a trick for you. Well, it's not, just, the other thing I use is Gorilla Snot, and I'm out, but it lasted for so long, and I bought just a tiny little bottle because I was using it as a sample. Remember that girl who glued her hair? She used Gorilla Glue as opposed to Gorilla Snot. This is my Felicia Leatherwood detailing brush. People have knockoffs of it now. I love it. It's, I don't know, giving. So it helps me out here, and this really feels awesome on the scalp. Man, I got that from my grandmother. She used to make us sit there and scratch on her scalp. She kept saying scratch it then if there was none. She just like the scalp being scratched. And I'm the same way, but it's always up. Phew. So this is your workout for the morning. Just comb it through. Make sure this up here is combed, because if not, you won't have a smooth ponytail. And so what I start doing is, since this was a little lumpy back here, I might just add a little more and comb it through. And then I can tell you it's not combed through or through enough because it's thick back there. And what we don't, this is hilarious, but this is what I have to go through. So the front looks like it needs to be combed through a little more. And woo! And I come through with my wave brush I've had since 19 whatever. And literally since 19, probably 91. But this is my brush. The other brush I have is older than that because I think my mother got it when I was born or something like that. And again, I just make sure that, because that's not, there we go. Notice how you gotta make sure that you comb it through so your ponytail will be tight. And then I just use one of those Diane ponytail thingies. They're not a scrunchie. And then it just depends. Today, well, some days I crack up because some days my ponytail is crooked. I can tell the video and talking to my father on Marco Polo, which used to be free video chatting, but now it is not. But either way, I normally do that on there. No, I had to dry my hands because the next trick that I have, normally what I do is put my hair on, but I'm going to show you how I do that as well. And then I let it tie for the first day. I tie it down, and then I'll come back the next day. This is what I use, Murray's beeswax. I'll come back like later that day after it's dried and flattened some, and I'm rubbing this in to get some friction and some heat, because beeswax is just that wax. Well, and I put it on, and with the beeswax, if it's wet, it's not going to go smoothly. But notice that. So you saw how it was before. You see how it is now. Now it's time to put on my hair, which I have a fight with every time because I have no clue how to make my ponytail right. But I try my best to do whatever I can with it. So I just use a track of hair. I'll take the gold piece off in a second. And not a track of hair, but this is braiding hair. And I don't use the Kanekalon. I use some other kind because I'm horrible about getting the right texture of my hair, or the texture to match my hair. At least I'm doing better with the color, because before I just threw a piece of hair on my head and didn't care. It was out of my face and tied down, and I couldn't see it. So I just take it, it's already in the half mark. Tie it up on my head. And then see, that's a good color. I just break it out into 3 pieces, and this middle piece I flip over to hide my natural piece. gonna try something new today since y'all on here with me. I'm gonna use a little rubber band to tie it down. Oh, it's my song. Nope. Is that gonna work? Ooh, it might work. It doesn't have to be perfect. Why? Because it's about to be wrapped up. But this will keep. That's my song. Then I just twist it a little. I start off going to the right. The first one, I lay all the braids under it. The second one, I put under. So this one I went to my right. I went that way, which means this one is, I'll do this one next. I'll go the opposite way. And you should see my hair by the end of the week, because I do this ponytail every day. So yeah, this ponytail comes off every day. I'll leave the ponytail in because I'm not fighting this afro every day, but the actual hair comes off most days, I should say. And notice how that is not, I don't like that there. So we went the opposite way for that piece. And now this piece here, same thing. And I just, you know what, I was trying to save time for y'all. I'm gonna get my, I don't have my hairpins ready. And so there it is. Let's get some hairpins quickly. I was supposed to be doing this, have everything ready so I wouldn't be taking up too much time. I just pin it down, making sure not to get it in my scalp, which is what I just did, because my scalp gets irritated quickly by these things. So I'll just pin that down. Anything out of place, I try to pin down. To try to get it, obviously, to look as neat as possible. But then my hair has its own personality. And if it's the fake hair or not, it just wants to do what it wants to do, and I'll let it. And of course, my trusty scarf. Yeah, I can't. Okay. My trusty scarf, which again, if y'all see another one, please, please get it for me. Take it. Tie it up, and really, honestly, I only have to tie it up for like 5 minutes, and then after that, I let it air dry. So that is how I changed from the fro to my tiny or my flat ponytail. All right, and if you have any other questions or would like me to do any other stuff, this is a day in my life, please just reach out to me. I have no problem with sharing, because sharing is caring. And go ahead, as you can see, my plan is to go walking today. So go out and do something for yourself.